another episode of Cooking Cutie. How you guys doing out there? I am Lady Nate, and this is my lovely co-host,
Amanda.
It's been a while. We shouldn't have left you without a dope beat to eat to. But anyway, what are we gonna cook today?
Well, today we thought we would look at Caribbean breakfast. We have your classic oatmeal that everybody has. And we also have cornmeal porridge, which is universal throughout the Caribbean. In the South, they'll use like grits. That'll be a white cornmeal, but we use a yellow, fine brown cornmeal. To both dishes, the oatmeal and the cornmeal, we'll be adding some little flourishes, our own little spices.
Yes, like your bay leaf, your anise star, nutmeg. Shout out to the
Spice Island, Grenada.
Grenada, we love you.
We have cinnamon here. We have some pink Himalayan sea salt, and also to add to our seasonings, we'll have some vanilla or what we call essence.
Sometimes we use almond extract too.
That would be a nice spin on it. Into the water, we will be adding a pinch or more of the salt, usually to bring the water to boil, and like Lady Nate told me earlier, to bring out the sweetness in the dish when you're using the other ingredients.
Absolutely. With both of these dishes, we have staple seasonings and spices. However, the actual cooking process is a little different, the pre-cooking. Now with the oatmeal, these oats, I can put them straight into hot boiling water. But Mandy, your cornmeal is different, right?
Right. We actually use a little bit of water, turn the stove down to low, and we stir in enough water. So like I have maybe a quarter cup of cornmeal right here. I'll probably add maybe a half a cup of water. Stir it till you get like a little like thin looking paste, and then we'll add it to the boiling water. Stir. You can get the cornmeal off the side of the bowl. Some people I've seen, and you see it's getting thicker. So now to this, we are going to add our carnation milk, and make sure you could turn down the stove. You see it's thickening. You see the bubbles? Nice. The heavy cream. I'm adding a little bit of cinnamon right now at this time. Coconut milk. Essence and cinnamon. It'll be quick. And now we're gonna add fresh nutmeg. And because it's fine ground, anything that's in a smaller state, be it meat, vegetables, takes a shorter amount of time than in its whole state or a larger piece of it. So now we're done. See that bay leaf? Oh yeah. And there you have it. That's our end product. Piping hot cornmeal porridge. So now we're going to use some of the same spices, and we're going to do our rendition of oatmeal. So Nadine, take it away.
I will take it away, darling. Thank you very much. So as you demonstrated, we have our little grater. We have our cinnamon. You get your little shaky on. Get your little nice cinnamon powder. Now, we can put it in whole, and you said you have done it. I do it too. I put in a complete cinnamon stick, and I also put grated cinnamon, grated nutmeg. Here's a twist. When I make my oatmeal, I add my anise star, but you may notice that it has little seeds in there. So even though I add it to the water and I let it boil, I fish it out before I add my oats in, because some of the little seeds come out. I'm going to add raisins, and I'm going to boil the raisins in the water. So that kind of brings the plumpness back into the fruit, the dried fruit, and it sweetens it. So depending on your dietary preferences, you may not even need to sweeten your oatmeal. As Mandy said, a pinch of salt brings the water to a boil a lot faster. For me, I just love the flavor and the taste. It really brings out the sweetness. So here's my little pinch of salt, and you notice that the bubbles are increasing almost immediately. Let's add some raisins, and it's amazing to see how they just plump up. all of the flavor, the seasoning, the spice. Everything is going in there. It's making everything better. It's making it more scrumptious. Here's my anise star I'm adding in. I'll spoon it out, remember. So I kind of want to keep a count of how many I have in there. I know I put 1, 2, 3, and 4. Fabulous 4. I like to fish it out before I add my oats. Now here's my ground cinnamon and nutmeg. I'm just gonna add all of it in. With oatmeal, it's a little different. I can add my oats directly into the hot boiling water. We won't have any clumps, we won't have any lumps, we won't have any gathering up. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put it in. Now I'm gonna continue stirring. But I'm not gonna stir the entire time that it's boiling. I'm gonna let it sit. I've added, I could say at least 1.5 cups of water to 1 cup of oatmeal. Now, the texture of the oatmeal depends on you. Some people like it to be a thicker consistency. So with that, they will let it boil down. They'll let all the water boil down. Some people like it more liquid and runny. And you have to watch out for this. You notice how it's about to boil over, right? So once you see those bubbles rising, you just lower your flame. That way you don't have a big oatmeal-y mess all over the stove and you have a lot of cleanup to do.
So true.
My oatmeal is done. I'm ready to share with my lovely partner, Amanda, but I'm ready to taste yours. Let's do like a little switcheroo.
All right. Although this is my favorite.
I know it's your favorite, but sharing is caring. Ha! And I'm sharing my favorite with you.
Right.
I love like the texture. I love how creamy it looks. No lumps, girl.
Yeah. And I forgot to say, you can sweeten it with sugar or use just straight condensed milk or a little bit of both.
Yeah, I use condensed milk in my oatmeal.
Right. So the same ingredients for 2 different dishes. So
better together.
yeah.
All right, so you go first.
All right, let's taste this. You know what you could really taste? The anise and the nutmeg. And it's actually, I'm not an oatmeal fan, but this is actually not bad at all.
So you're saying I get a passing grade?
You get a passing grade.
Hey!
I could eat this in the morning.
What?
Yes, I could.
You don't even like oatmeal.
Not really, but I could eat this.
Hey, hey. Well, I don't know. I think you're already winning because I like cornmeal. Although oatmeal
Is your favorite?
yeah, that's my favorite. But let's see what's working. You have your bay leaf here. You have your cinnamon stick. Let's see.
You have to suck the bay leaf.
I love it. I love the aroma so far. Comme si gros même Selim.
Oh! Creole. What?
It's like my grandmother made it.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm keeping this. All right. So if you haven't, I know I said it before, please subscribe, share.
And like and comment if you have any suggestions or if you think that we missed anything.
Oh yeah, you know
everybody.
That's not how we make it.
Yes.
But that's how we do it.
That's how we do it.
But we thank you for watching. We thank you for being fans. You can always check out our other YouTube episodes of other dishes that we've prepared and let us know what you want to see us make.
Yeah.
We can do the research. We can call an expert. We can do whatever. We'll have it for you. So with that being said, it's time for us to eat.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
Thanks for being with us.
Bye.